obviously, by the way, my name is Versatile, aka the Alkebulan Trust, the name you can trust when it comes to all things reactions. Right now, I'm going to react to Will Smith, aka the Fresh Prince, featuring Big Sean, Beautiful Scars, featuring OBanga. So let's keep it moving. Let's go. Hit the subscribe button. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm not proud of, but it's the truth. I did turn down Neo in the Matrix.
I mean, look on the bright side. At least your wife is in the movie The Matrix. And on the bright side, the money from The Matrix still goes to your household. It's a win-win. Yeah, look on the bright side. But when I think about it, Sophia Stewart, they said she did one. When she wrote The Matrix, that she envisioned Will Smith to be that character. And it's funny, when I look at that now, I'm like, okay, well, can you picture? Imagine he did Matrix. No, he didn't do the Matrix, but he did Wild Wild West, which was a terrible movie, by the way. But in the time, I thought it was a decent movie. I was a kid back then, didn't it? So I didn't know any better. But like, you turn down that for, you know what I mean? But hey, listen. So I guess let's go.
I'm not proud of it.
Hello, Will.
Good to see you, Sean.
Look, you've made some awesome career choices your whole life.
Thanks.
There's only one you truly regret. Well, maybe two, but we're not gonna focus on that one.
That's messed up.
So I'm gonna give you a choice.
Like I like the fact that there's this reference point of the Matrix. So he couldn't be in the movie The Matrix. Technically, he still could, because I know they're gonna make another Matrix sooner or later. But like the fact that he's making a reference point in the movie, like sorry, for the music video, is smart. And thing about it, like the timing of it is perfect. Because when I say the timing of it is perfect and the song choice is perfect, there's literal, how do I put this? You know when sometimes you wish of certain things and it's like you can vision your, like, I don't know, maybe even if he couldn't be Neo, I'm pretty sure he could play the, if Lawrence Fishburne ain't gonna play, you know, in fact, nah, we can't do that. We've got to give him a proper role where it's a proper reoccurring character. You know what I mean? Let's go.
Choice. Blue pill. Everything remains the same and you get to move on with your life.
God.
Red pill. You get to go back and star in that movie that got away.
Wow.
The choice is yours.
So the blue one, you said the blue one is like staying.
The choice is yours.
I heard that part. I'm just wondering.
Let's rewind that for a bit because I kind of missed that. Because the reality is, that's how life is sometimes. The choice you make, you know what I mean?
One is like staying.
The choice. You get to go back and star in that movie that got.
That's messed up.
So I'm gonna give you a choice. Blue pill. Everything remains the same and you get to move on with your life.
God.
Red pill. You get to go back and star in that movie that got away.
Wow.
The choice is yours.
So the blue one, you said the blue one is like staying.
The choice is yours.
I heard that part. I'm just wondering.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. Shout out to Fresh Prince, man. Like, seriously, man. Let's go.
Here's the thing. I really like my life. You
The
don't
choice
know.
the choice is yours.
I know, but you're not listening
The choice
to me.
is yours.
You're not listening.
Whoa, shit.
To both.
Wasn't even an option.
Exactly. That wasn't it. And I like that because you didn't think. Leave your answer in the comments below. Which one did you think he was going to pick? The red or the blue? Do you know what I mean? I thought he was going to pick the red one, yeah? But he did both of them. So, star in the movie that got away, but also his life remains the same. That's cold. I like that. It was smart. And I when it comes to movies or TV show and stuff like that, because I studied media studies, by the way. Like for some reason, some things are just too predictable. So it's like what. So when it's unpredictable, for me, that's when I can say, yeah, I genuinely like this particular show because it's unpredictable. That moment there was unpredictable. Although some of you may have predicted and got it right, but let's be real. What are the chances of you really predicting that outcome? Leave the answer in the comments below. The chances are low. Let's go.
Look,
Fly as an eagle, fresh out of Philly. Yeah, I still rep the city. Mirrors on the wall, worth $500 million. Cause I'm an icon, somebody you could base your life on. That you should place your sights on. Shot on Canons and Nikons. Turn.
We're not gonna base our life on you, Mr. Will Smith. The irony is, yeah. What's the name of one of the characters in the Matrix? Isn't it Mr. Smith? And then there's Mr. Anderson as well. Mr. Anderson. You know. Anyway, but yeah, we're not gonna base our life on you, Will Smith, because there's certain things where you do and say some things that before we looked up to you, but then we realized when you showed the world how live your life with your wife, we're like, we can't appreciate that. And the way that how your kids, listen, how you raise your kids is how you raise your kids. Let's leave the kids out of this. But, all jokes aside, let's be real. We all looked up to the Fresh Prince at one point, all right? Let's be real. And he does have some gems here and there, and there's some things we can learn from. However, the one thing I definitely like, the gem that I've learned from watching some of his interviews recently, is the fact of him mentioning about everything he does, he tries to go back to the beginning. Like, so, for example, like if he does movie, even though he started from doing music, he does movie or TV show, he resets his mindset to look like being in that learner stage. The same thing if it's from TV to movie, the same thing from TV to movie, but also the production side of it. He resets his mind to, you know what I mean? And even in process of making this album, he reset his mind. So that you can learn from. All right, you know what I mean? That you can learn from. And the fact that he's got a good sense of humor. Let's be real. You know what I mean? Like, so many people could go through what he goes through, but they won't be able to handle what, like, they won't be able to handle it. You know what I mean? I give you a prime example. Kanye has that level of, in fact, yeah, Will Smith is a genius, and so is Kanye. Look what Kanye West is going through. No disrespect. Look how he's. Anyway, let's not even make a comparison. Let's keep moving. Let's go.
Turn the cameras and lights on. I've been about the action, master actor. I still rap, feel like Mike when they turn the mic on. And I got will until the wheels fall off. That's just the will. I am my will power. Got these cowards saying, goddamn. He just won't quit, won't fold, and won't switch. I wrote the code. I'm Mr. Smith. Cause this is the.
You see? What did I say? No, I got to look at this. I've got to look at this. Because I thought I was literally bugging when I thought this. I thought I was bugging. I thought I was main characters in the Matrix. Yeah, Agent Smith. And Neo is Mr. Anderson. That's interesting. I promise you, there's some things that all right, listen, and this bar about will this, will that, like cold. The fact that he flipped his name like that, cold.
To action, master actor, I still rap, feel like Mike when they turn the mic on. And I got will until the wheels fall off. That's just the will. I am my will power. Got these cowards saying, goddamn. He just won't quit, won't fold, and won't switch. I wrote the code. I'm Mr. Smith. Cause this is the Matrix, this is my regular basis. I am ahead of you players, I'm playing my aces. Every card with the faces, I am a king.
Where did that flow come from? Where did that flow come? I listen.
When they turn the mic on,
And
I got will until the wheels fall off. That's just the will I am, my willpower. Got these cowards saying, goddamn. He just won't quit, won't fold, and won't switch. I wrote the code, I'm Mr. Smith. Cause this is the Matrix, this is my regular basis. I am ahead of you players, I'm playing my aces. Every card with the faces, I am a king with a queen, reigning supreme. Been through the rain, mud on my feet, tracks in the street. Fame can be steep, mask off, see my face ain't clean. Did my dirt, made it hurt worse. Went to church feeling cursed, worked on myself, Kintsugi first. Couldn't tell, I've been through hell on earth. The truth and it burns, you live and you learn. No, I'm like Confucius, see life is confusing. I hate when I lose it, but I face the music. Go, why did he do it? See, I'm only human. It's the beautiful scars, yeah.
That flow is crazy. That flow is, and it's funny because I said, what if he plays, Morpheus, yeah? And I was saying, just about saying it, if Lawrence Fishburne no longer wants to play, and I thought, no, he needs a character of his own. But the fact that he ends up in a situation where he is kind of playing the character of, Morpheus. Let's go.
It's the beautiful flaws, yeah. I done fell about 1,000,000 times. Now I rise up the gate closer to God. It's the beautiful scars, yeah. It's the beautiful flaws, yeah.
Why are those quotes in the air, bro?
Keep it G and beat the odds, that's what you call God. Closer to God, like I'm in a synagogue. I had to quit tripping over shit that isn't worth the fall, Back against the wall, my whole life a work of art. Younger me will blame everybody else like it's they fault. Till you realize you a walking magnet, so you the cause. What's your...
That's a deep bar. That's a very, very deep bar.
That isn't worth the fall, Back against the wall, my whole life a work of art. Younger me will blame everybody else like it's they fault. Till you realize you a walking magnet, so you the cause. What's your vibration? How you pour back in yourself? Yeah, what's your libation? Hydration. A lot of advice I'm not taking. Gotta take these with a grain of salt, just like any recipe on how to make it look. Cause Mr. Anderson and Mr. Smith, we decoded the codes. I got tired of being...
Now, this is where I do my research. What is Big Sean's real name? Shawn Michael. If he doesn't have a song called Shawn Michaels and has Shawn Michaels in the video, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, Shawn Michael Leonard Anderson. Yeah. Mr. Anderson and Mr. Smith, the timing is... Listen, you can't make this up. And even if you tried to make this up, this is Mr. Anderson and Mr. Smith. Neo, the agent. You know what I mean? Mr. Anderson, Mr. Smith, the agent. And it's so ironic because if you think about movies and Hollywood and stuff like that in general, you would think that because of the things that they put out there, you would think that they're actors or agents, they're part of the quote unquote Illuminati and stuff like that. So you would think they're agents. But yeah, man, let's keep
back in yourself. Yeah, what's your libation? Hydration. A lot of advice I'm not taking. Gotta take these with a grain of salt, just like any recipe on how to make it look. Cause Mr. Anderson and Mr. Smith, we decoded the codes. I got tired of being over control. Learning as I go, learning as I grow. I don't gotta do this shit over and over. You know what you know. It ain't the end if I don't get the credit. I'm a living legend, I'm a die legend. I ain't trying to get it, bitch, I gotta get it.
It's the beautiful scars, yeah. It's the beautiful scars, yeah.
I'm just so glad they did a video for this. I feel like what they should have done in this perspective is actually release this on the big screen. Hear me out. Think about it. Will Smith is an actor. We know Will Smith predominantly as an actor. So imagine you're going to the movie theaters to watch a Will Smith movie, but then only to realize this isn't any ordinary movie. This is a music video for a song from his album based on a true story. Think about it. I mean, look, obviously Michael Jackson is the pioneer of, releasing albums, so releasing videos in the movie theaters. He is the pioneer of that. So anyone who wants to try to copy that, they can if they want to, but we know Michael Jackson did it first. All right. However, I just feel like when it comes down to these artists, you have to give them the respect that they are due. All right. So let's go.
There are no limits ascend through the universe. I believe in me like it's religion, but I am the only one who converts. Conversations with the congregation, the scripture is in the verse. I manifest through my mentality. The only real is my reality. I rebuild with the broken pieces that are shattered on the floor. I am healed by the deepest teachings.
Bars. Listen.
Given by the Moors. The codes of my lineage. I'll be around for another millennium. Climbing the ladder.
About the Moors? If you know about the Moors, you know about the Moors. The Moors, if you know about the Moors, I won't go into this video. I won't talk about it in this particular live stream. I'll talk about it in another live stream, seeing as he mentioned it here. Yeah, if you know about the Moors, you know about the Moors. Let's go.
In the verse, I manifest through my mentality. The only real is my reality. I rebuild with the broken pieces that are shattered on the floor. I am healed by the deepest teachings that were given by the Moors. The codes of my lineage, I'll be around for another millennium. Climbing the ladder to heaven or helium. Seeing the suffering, dreaming of healing them. You are the one in a million billion.
Dang it.
You are the answer. You are the power. You are the principle. Every second.
Okay, now I can actually picture Will Smith as Neo. The fact that we have this here, hold on, I'm gonna make this go. Because if I imagine I'm recording all this time and you can't hear me, would have been wild. Anyway, look, the fact that he's able to create this or recreate this and make us realize, you know what? As much as John Wick, aka wait, what is his actual name? Keanu Reeves. Why can't I say his name properly? I just know him as either Neo or John Wick. Now, I've never seen a John Wick movie in my life, and I will start watching it. Don't get that twisted. But yeah, let's keep moving. Let's go.
Second that you're living is pivotal. Anything that's broken is remixable. Even when it's not physical, you are not alone. Trust the invisible. Ancestors flex when it is critical. Top of the pyramids, I am the pinnacle. It's the beautiful stars, yeah. It's the beautiful flaws.
Cold webtoon. Starring Will Smith, Big Sean, directed by Adil and Arbi, produced by LeXo and Miguel Melendez, produced by Santiago Cabata, rated directed by Elliot Cup, directed by OmArr, production of the Binary, special thanks to Angela Nares, production company, Studios, and the See, this is what I'm trying to say. Imagine if this was actually put on a big screen, like literally, like think about it. This should have been released on a big screen, and this should, I think, the time we're living in here.
Do you know what's really fun? Making a website on Wix.
The time we're living is, remember this. What am I doing? The era that we're living in. You know what? I know I'll do. I've got a comment on that video. But the era that we're living in, I feel like he needs to reintroduce himself as a rapper. He is now, obviously, but I'm talking about, if you think about it, he's an act that most people, even 20-year-olds, yeah, they're going to literally see Will Smith as an actor, not a rapper. They're probably thinking, why is he trying to rap and why now? Yeah, that's what's probably going to go through their minds here, some of them. And let's be completely real with you, right? Some maybe think, oh, because of what he went through, it looks a bit corny for him to rap now and this, that. No, relax. Look, we have to understand that, no, in fact, let's put it this way. What I would like is for Will Smith to do a proper introduction again, because obviously we always known him to have his music associated with the movies, but he hasn't done that of late, really and truly. Yeah. So I feel like what should have been done with this particular album, and it's still not too late. He should literally put it on the big screen. Do you know what I mean? Literally put it on the big screen or have his movie played. But before that movie is played in the theaters, the first thing that pops up is his music video. Like I don't think you understand. I've got ideas that's in this brain of mine where if I see something and I have an idea, like listen, all I'm gonna say is he could have done better with that. But anyway, by the way, my name is Versatile, aka Alkebulan Trust, and we can trust when it comes to all things reaction. Right now, we're reacting to Tantrum featuring Will Smith and Jonah Lucas. So obviously, I just threw a tantrum right now because I don't like the way he's portraying himself in terms of the music video was great. The music video for that was great, but I just didn't like the way it was interpreted in terms of like we're only seeing it on a certain platform. Like you've got he's in a position where his audience is vast, yeah, to the point where he doesn't have to put it on a small, yeah, it should be on a platform like YouTube, but it should also be in theaters. Do you know what I mean? Like with his movie out and all that stuff there, like I just think he's missed the mark here. If I'm honest, he's really missed the mark on this. Like, because this could be so much bigger, like so much bigger. I don't think you understand what I mean. Like, this could be so much bigger. Cause what do you mean you're doing a remake of The Matrix for a movie that you missed out on, that you regret on? So now that you've done that, it's like you're like, all right, cool. Now there's no regrets anymore. Do you know what I mean? Maybe this will lead to him being in the next Matrix movie. Trust me, I feel like there would be one. Let's go. Let's go. Imagine him, Jada and Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith rolling to work together on a movie set in the Matrix. Let's go. No, let's go.